to this man here. And, oh, there is no Jill with me. Yeah, it says Jill and Torgal are in the party. Can you find Jill and Torgal? Where are Jill and Torgal? Is there something back here to go say something?
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Gav? I think they're talking about Gav.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
I would bring the same energy. I feel like he's an asshole, but I would definitely bring that same energy. But I don't know. Is he supposed to be like passing?
I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Don't pass wood to schoolboys. Oh, there they are. There's Jill and Torgal. We did it! Nos hicimos! I cannot pet the... This is the time to pet the dog.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness.
Oh, Otto. That's
I expect he'll be in the mess.
Lavar Keep.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness.
Wow, I'm repeating the same line?
I expect he'll be in the mess.
What is this, 1992? Bye, Jill. Torgal. I'll catch you one day.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
I legit thought, oh, where's Sid? Rest in peace.
As hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier of Sid's return.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not.
Any more who? To marinate yard chocobo? What hen? Y'all just call it a hen chocobo?
Only used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
Chocobo! Okay, that's what's playing. Got a couple. I feel like I should buy soundtracks, but I kind of want to wait till the game for that. Babe!
Welcome back, Sid.
No, perhaps I should just have black
How
for
much?
maybe a new one.
That seems like a cool thing a Sid would do.
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stone here, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. As if setting our people free wasn't enough. Good news, everyone! The casks have been liberated. Here's to Sid.
Are we all drunk?
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to you. Hey, Karen's alive!
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
All right.
Go on, then.
Before we talk, we're gonna do a little business. Sell all our valuables. That does not get a lot of money. I thought I was getting more money for that.
Finished, are you?
Yeah.
And what can I do for you?
Oh, you're not gonna talk to me. You're gonna make me read, right?
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
Right.
The only drawback... Still,
I need to know if these lines were like at least recorded and then they were like, oh, we're taking too much space. We gotta cut out the audio files for like NPC talk.
remember it like it was yesterday.
My voice crying out for Sid to save us.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Sid. Sid.
It's all right then.
It's kind of fucked up. So you don't get bonuses for this? You get a score. Oh, training of what? Oh, if I wanna, okay. Costas. Like, I don't... They could have put, like, rewards in there and not hid some shit in your second playthrough.
Back, are ya? Things here ain't too bad.
Okay, so everybody's like, it's fine.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, let's make that.
So, what'd it
what was
be?
A lightning sword? Yeah, it's a lightning sword. You take a flame tongue and you put a lightning shard in it. So craft it.
No scratches, alright?
Equip. Reinforce. The purple one's done upgrade for some reason. Battle chains. Look at all this. Why bother having a crafting system? Why are we bothering?
Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman.
Why
But
does
no,
this guy
here
get
it
full
is.
lines?
The secret's in the bellows, you know.
He doesn't even
They're
have
Master
like
Sid's
a
own design.
close up.
The other
You know what I'm saying?
Master Sid. Have you been to the top? I hear an issue.
Okay, so there's places to go back there. But you can't go there just yet. Looks like, oh, what's this? Something to read. Off limits, that means you. Me? I'm Sid. What's off limits to me? Sorry, I'm gonna have to be back for a second. Alright. It's just a little short. How do you do? Okay. I'm looking for Otto! Grab the bus, man. Wall of Memories? What's the Wall of Memories? The Oath? Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard, transfixed with twin daggers, is a powerful reminder of the promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. And that's it. That's the only thing on the Wall of Memories. That's the only thing you remember. Benedicta's head should be on there. Okay. Where? No? bedroom. It's this way.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
History of Valetian jurisprudence. Yeah. Maybe there'll be a time I'll stop and look. The original Final Fantasy Tactics, I did like sit through and read everything.
All operations are
I
suspended
mean,
until
there's no
further
voice
notice.
acting in the original PlayStation version.
I'll let the others know.
The PSP version does have voice acting. But like, I read everything in that game.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
Nectar. What up, buddy? Yes. Okay. We gonna work together? You a little small for removal. I'm gonna just say that again. But like, I remember when moogles were 4 feet tall and they danced.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who is that? Vivian? We didn't meet Vivian before. Nectar! Nectar, come on, don't leave me hanging, bro.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
Okay. I just want to say what's up to my favorite white mage.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
Is Dagger a white mage?
I had some help.
Because then I'll take that back.
Luck. The others weren't so lucky.
It's really hard to see them, like, having classes. Actually, it's not. It's hard to see her having a class, because she's so cool. She's like a summoning white mage.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Oh, shit.
Back from your mission?
MILF alert.
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Vivian
I'll have you know that
Ninetails!
only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the twins.
Not the twins.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is
hey,
spilled?
Marvin time. This is Vivian. Vivian.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
I don't know.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was...
Tomes lived?
Adequate.
Who actually died 5 years ago?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Oh shit! She'll give me new stories and be like...
All operations are suspended.
Should I check with her again?
Ah, my favorite pupil. One would think.
Oh, I hate... What? Yes. Okay. With what, spies? Do we have spies that do that? And that's Vivian.
I admit.
I don't see a bonnet on your head. So she's like Nico Olivia. Or no, it's not Olivia, it's Orvia, right? Nico Orvia? Orvia? Okay. Our mutual friend? Who's the mutual friend? It's Torgal, right?
A far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland.
They will never say the name of this country out loud.
Or at least it was.
They'll say Sambrequois. They'll say that's a dad. I don't know if she's on the team. She does look like a red mage, but I think she's just a teacher. And she'll like tell you the lay of the land. So like, here's the state of the
How
room.
may I help you today?
There we go. Speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the core goings on in Valisthea. revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look. Okay, so she will repeat the lesson if I ask her to. Oh, she got a nice little pixel. See, in a... I think that was a dude. The Grand Cast.
Here's the latest information I have.
Yeah, but you're not going to talk about it, right? Visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. It would be nice if this was just, oh, look at Puppy. It's Puppy. All right, so this is just a collection of when you hold the touch pad. Ambrosia. And it goes through the timeline. So there we go. Puppy is now Torgal. And zooming in, we're best friends. Damn straight. You guys are my best friends. Childhood friends. Not best friends, childhood friends. Mysterious stranger. Even though now we know who mysterious. Oh wait, no, we don't. Unless that's supposed to be like Joshua from Brothers Killer. Master and Servant, but also. Wait, why is the friendship thing there too? Wait, Master and Servant is like the positive. Pursues. Oh my god, this is messy. Like best friends, we're just accompanies. You and me, we're just a bunch of accompanies. That's it. Now we're traveling companions. And we're traveling companions. And that's it. That's the current state. 5 years later, still just traveling companions. Former lovers. Benedicta, now dead. Oh, Hugo Kupka, yeah. Dominant of the Phoenix. I'm a dominant.
Study it well, Clive.
Here can be the detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story and updates as you progress through the main scenario. This pixel thing's cute. Alright, so again, this is going through the timeline. Just with pixel stuff and showing. This is cool. This is pretty cool.
Very good.
I agree. I think that's very good. Thank you, Vivian. Now let's check in with Tomes.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Yes, it's me, Sid.
Hither yon dance.
Shut up. Oh, is that who died? They killed the Spoony
I am a
Bard.
tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
She's talking about the airship. Mithril, a mineral most mighty.
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
I think this is the game, like, where I'd want to sit down with the people behind it and just frustratingly ask why for a lot of things. Frontmost at my mind is why, when you have close-up conversations with NPCs,
Norseman Harpocrates.
Are they only partially
That is a name I have not heard for a long time.
vocalized?
So long, in fact, I had
Harpocrates.
half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive.
Thank you.
You were missed, as always.
Okay.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Oh, no, not Alexander. Anaximander of Canver. I thought it was like Alexander the Summon, a giant castle.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books, faster than young Tet does lemon tarts.
Fucking fat ass.
Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
And a new hat.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's get some
You are
Noah
too
Wiley
kind.
with it.
There are not many in this world
'Cause
who
the
would indulge
librarian
the
on
whims
TV.
of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
Watch it, Mom.
Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as moogles.
What? Nectar's right in the thing.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like your
However well
face.
they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
Motherfucker
That
sounds
we
like
must. Just as I must give you the time you need to
Sting
recuperate.
song.
Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yeah, I had to hurt my head to remember the name of the band Sting.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Okay. Let's view the 1,000 songs.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Hippocrates.
You wish to
Is that
study
not
the
enough?
tomes?
Boy, Sid the Outlaw. Sid the Outlaw playing in the game. Shattering Drake's head in 873.
You are always welcome, Clive. My knowledge is yours. Look around you.
Like, come on. Come on. Voice this. You have the money. You spent a lot of it on Avengers.
Still,
And you're spending way more on NFTs.
why? It has
I'm
been
gonna try to
difficult,
not
certainly.
complain For a while.
Had you not led us here,
I don't know if you got 1,000 years in.
I
but
still
sure.
remember. And thank goodness they did.
Okay.
If you need a book to help you sleep, might I recommend On the Mating Rituals of Mortals?
Nah. So Marlboro is what they call Morbles in this game, but I think Morble is the name of the dick monster in Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games. And I'm not being like trying to be funny. Like, it is a dick
Not back a
monster.
blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
It's like a
It looks
green,
good, Clive.
veiny
Goes well
penis
with the scowl.
is the deal.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
Sometimes on
What
a
it was
chariot,
like
which is pretty
to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
Oh, that's
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Roger stole it. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Third is fine. Not gonna lie about
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
that. That is a handsome woman.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern crowd.
Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the... Oh, it's like a piece of paper with a pen on it. Reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving. Make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Do your homework. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. To wear what? I'll wear?
What does Gav have to say?
Hey, Joe.
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo
What
Kuka's
a
charge.
accomplice.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now?
Is this about the pipeline?
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Right. Oh, does he not remember his brother being there?
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
That thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
The second verse is
I know he will.
dedicated to the men.
And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals.
Oh shit! It's the song.
To Sid.
What was that? They were playing Prelude. Is Joshua Ultima still eating at you, or Phoenix got it covered?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace.
She
But
has to have a name.
This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
So is
The world
Blighted
marches
Earth
ever
the same as
closer to its
Exalted
end,
or
and
something?
here we chase shadows.
Like, could it
Tell
not
me,
be
brother.
restored?
Are
I
our
guess that's
efforts in
questions for
vain?
a sequel, right? Like a 3DS sequel. That was a shot at Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
We're just
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
What?
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Wait,
Very well.
hold up. Nah, Marta's peoples. That's my peoples. Nah, let's get Marta.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
That's my dog. Not the dog, but you know, the dog. Although my dog is my dog.
What do we know, Otto?
Oh, I should have talked to
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright, we'll do that later. Okay, it's gonna be there.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Obolus.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
I may know a woman.
suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. Let's do it to it. Make a stop at 3 reeds first. Slay the thorny thistles at Curltail Falls. I wonder if we gotta fight ghouls.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Stay down!
Is the pitch of wax.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Just in case, because that was kind of fun. Alright, so let's just go back to the docks and give it to him. Yeah, and then we can just link to Martha's Rest. A little favor for our wheelman. Obolus! Gonna make you go.
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Okay.
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Argo,
the old
fuck
man.
yourself.
He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came.
R.I.P.
The
Alan
boat's
Arkin.
all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Badge of Might +1. Is that an actual, like, useful accessory I just received? A Badge of Might. It's not a Badge of Might +1. Makes me a little bit stronger.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are. I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
Y'all
Be
need to
careful out there,
hide.
Sid.
You do the same.
This now has my full attention.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Can't use the shop.
Anything
'cause I'm
catch your eye?
talking.
At all, is it?
Get it, boy!
There's a little tree. There's a little tree.
Oi, look sharp!
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid.
If those Orsons touch an arrow on Martha's head.
That's all I gotta say about that. Good boy. Finishing it.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh shit. Martha.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
No,
Martha,
gonna be like those
do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Bavaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
All yours, boys! Get him!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Yeah, I don't know about this guys.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Okay.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Vogel, kill!
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. You got, oh, that's Gil? Breath of the Wind.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are.
What Imperials?
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
It wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
God damn
In
it,
here.
get off my Kupo nuts.
We found a survivor!
Clive.
He died.
He's gone.
Oh, this game.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
They were good little minorities.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
Sacrificed the few for the many.
We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Guess there's nothing else here for us, huh?
The fork to the drawbridge is back the way we came. It's...
The Imperials of old would never have stooped so low as to defile a house of Griga, nor slaughter a man of faith in cold blood. May their goddess have mercy on their souls.
Mercy on the souls of the ones that did shit in the church? In the Abbey? Why? That box got opened 5 years ago and was never restocked. Impressive. What's this say? Yeah, it says you and me, no Jill. I forgot what they said Jill was gonna do. Alright, let's see if we... Okay, there's a house here. Or ruins. Also looks like an open chest. They're really thorough out here. Nice and efficient. An RN? Yeah, that looks like an RN. Bounty? Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but rare materials that can use to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
All yours, Torgal.
Is that Doom?
didn't see that coming.
I just got rid of an argument. With my bestest boy, Torton.
That must be the bridge.
What's this? Oh, right. The release.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Okay, bye, Kikiek.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was
R.I.P. Mike
made.
Wazowski.
It's more than they deserve.
Fuck the Iron Man. Always fuck the Iron Man. I don't know what
We should
Doom
go
does
back.
in this game, but I got off
Cole
light.
is worried about Martha.
Because usually
All
Doom
right.
will kill me in 40 seconds. But also, Swazo from Monster Rancher. Get the disc, spin it fast. Wait, where's the turning? Okay, it's a little too low. Oh, I see it. I see it. What's that?
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix.
Oi, look sharp!
Hey? What? And they called themselves our country.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our investigations.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How?
It should have been me.
You couldn't have known.
But I did.
How did you?
And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, Before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
$588 skill points. So that's not the thing.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Boy, you see to it. I really like that, but there's also that. Let's do the effort stuff, because I ain't Phoenix. I'm the Ifrit. Is that one? That's the charge. And we'll do Willow Wikes. I don't really fuck with the other abilities. Rook's Gambit. Yeah, I wanted to do stuff with the limit break gauge. 2 attacks, and the other is going to be 4 attacks. This is area of effect and potency. Oh, I never extended the range. Oh man, that would have helped me so many times. Alright, I'm going back to the hideaway. Oh, we got a side quest.
You're best off staying where you are.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Flatterer.
Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Noble?
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Big ones?
And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them. There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry. You'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Wait, you said whitewash? Is that the name of the chocobo? Whitewash?
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
No Jill still, right? Oh, Jill is with us. Alright. Fuck them crave Hot rod! Real reason to.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Wait, there's more scratch things here?
They're in trouble.
Where do you see them? Oh, I see them. Oh yeah, bad men.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
All yours, Torgal.
It's over. This one. I'm hurt, Torgal.
You missed me! Motherfucker! Do that.
To me, boy.
Torgal.
Nice try.
Over here! It's over.
Ooh, didn't realize an octagon. Ambrosia, I found you, girl.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
White Heart.
Do you know her, boy?
The eye, dude.
That scar. It couldn't be.
It's Ambrosia.
Ambrosia.
How many fucking white children do you know, man?
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
I'm their father.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
This has probably been the nicest to me and
A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
One for Torgal?
You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Okay. Oh, saddle. Nice. You got a fucking eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Bitch.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Oh, is that what it is?
Must have been my
I don't
double.
look like a bearer anymore.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Your side quest is complete. Ambrosia's tack? What is this? A bespoke saddle, blinders, worn by Clive, childhood chocobo, ambush, ambrosia. Quee! Oh, it's a trophy. Okay. It's for the Wall of Memories. Chocobo unlocked. Now I got me mount. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the chocobo.
Ready, go?
Okay, so gallop.
Fly, Ambrosia.
She goes a little bit. Hold L2. Oh no, L2 is to rein in. Get off. Oh shit! What's this shit? Oh, fuck. Okay. So now that's where Jill is. I didn't see Jill before. Everybody's going. Alright, you guys on check? Oh, Jill's on the chocobo. On Torgo's one. Okay. It'd be funny to see Torgo on the chocobo.
Faster!
I know it's a little unrealistic, but I kind of want to. Now so we can turn to the hideaway. Oh, look at them hops. Look at them hops. I'm gonna drip a potion because I want to be dumb and try to get that item. Hey, Kiki Egg. That's good that you're on your way home. Be safe. Oh, look at that bird fly. Alright, so if I do that, yeah, it's like Tokyo Drifting.
Thanks, Gal.
Alright, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers now.
Over here! It's over.
Okay. Did not mean to press that. It's back this way. On the subway, it's fucking hot outside.
Good girl.
Yeah. It'd be hot outside. Gumbo.
Ogle, kill! All yours, Torgal! Over here!
Okay, let's say we get back to the hideaway, huh? That's not the button for that. Sure. Sure.
Where's Gav?
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
I like the song, huh? Sorrow's faded form. My name is Otto. I won the lotto.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Goots!
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
What do you need? You've forgotten already, because I haven't. Still. What do you want?
I guess nothing. I don't really got anything.
Anything else?
The chillins playing. got a new trophy on our wall. That's the Ambrosia saddle. Oh, there it is. Ambrosia's tack. That song's a little funny. What's going on in the outside world? A bird by any other name. Jill wrote, forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but that's really passive aggressive, Jill. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. You were there, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at the Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, you find that she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Yes. Kiki 8, that's big news. Okay, no, okay, you're just reading chat out of order. Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah, don't do that. Because an Ariman looks like Mike Wazowski. That's why he gave.
So Mather's alright.
Now are you gonna tell me about the board? I did a bounty.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today?
The Grand Cast. We got Ambrosia up in his wall. Ambrosia as Whiteheart. Okay. We know this is okay. It does say Ultima. It just is mysterious being.
One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
What's up, Gav?
Ah,
Hey,
Clive!
there's the boy.
I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. 4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
The fight.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses. The trip.
We got any info on Lord Byron Rossfield? No. See, they brought him up, and it'd be nice. Okay. All this other stuff. That's fine. Yeah.
Magnet with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Alright, I'm guessing that's saying check out Nectar's board. Otto's counter is now open. The following hideaway facilities are now available. All 3 are located near Otto in the mess.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Everyone used to live in the sky. They ate flying fish.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Give you some updates on the world.
You wish to study the tomes?
Annabella Lesage. The Cast Breakers. The Black Shields.
You are always welcome, Clive.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Nectar, my boy.
What's the matter, Nectar?
See, they got all of Nectar's lines.
The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Oh no, they do cut up his thing.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Let's view the hump board. Belphegor. Has Belphegor been in a Final Fantasy game? I know it's a Persona demon. Shin Megami Tensei. Angel of Death. So that's in Sambrek, and that's in Rosaria. Alright, Nectar. Thank you. Right. Yes. Very well. Did not mean to do that like that, but that's what I did. Alright. Thank you, Nectar. And thank you! Thank you for coming by my stream.